happy to see you here, my friends on YouTube, as I say. After all of this bad luck I've been having lately, I think it finally has left me. And now bad luck is pointing towards something else. Hopefully not somebody else, but yeah, just be gone. So, pink day, pink milkshake, shall we say. No, it's a protein shake with strawberries, frozen strawberries, quite tasty. A little bit of coffee. New book, should be good, I've heard. And this beautiful, I bet you already saw it, little magazine. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of old magazines. I know, old knowledge, old stuff, but it's really healthy for you, for your comprehension, ability to sit down and read. Paper magazine, made out of real paper, real cheap. I think that's real crucial for us today. We're losing words. Vocabulary is it's declining. I can tell. And when I try to write something, I don't always find the right words. And I cannot express myself by writing anymore as well as I could before. When I was a teenager at school, I was really good at writing novels and stuff. So, and that came from the fact that I was reading a lot. Yeah, I love to read. I didn't have internet. Yeah. But anyway, this is a lovely magazine. And I got a whole bunch of, perhaps 50, 60 other old magazines. I love it. Yeah. Frags. Yeah. Phragmipedium Wössner Supergrande from Orchid Centrum Wickman in Germany. Yes. Look. Finally, took some time for it to develop this very tall spike. And the fun thing is that its petals are continuously growing. Yes. A few days ago, when she just opened up, were about this long. So I thought, well, what? But now, quite long. Gorgeous details. Let's see if we can... Yeah, no, I cannot feel any scent to her, but it doesn't matter. Yet, one more to come, perhaps. 2 more to come, yeah. This is lovely, isn't it? It's a very healthy plant and a good new growth coming there. Yes? Look at it from a distance. It's quite tall. It's a beautiful orchid. Well, guys, we are able to see him bloom simultaneously. Yes. Oh, one. And this new one open up today. It's still got some more work to be done, but I mean to deepen the color and such, and to make the petals grow. You can see the difference now, can you? Look, the old flower's petals, very long and pronounced. And this one's starting out with short petals. Now it's been yet a couple of more days. Oh, well, look at this second flower. It's much better, much larger. As I said, still it is than the first one. Oh, it looks like it's close in size. Yes. And there will be a third one. Look, I wasn't really sure if that one would develop into something great or just wither away or dry out. But it looks like it's going to make it, and maybe there's going to be 3 of them together. Oh, it's a good day to be alive finally. And that I will say, many videos to come. Just need to appreciate little things in life. And everything else is disaster. You know that after rain there will always be sunshine. Happened always, so why not? Again, Yeah. It's one of the best purchases I ever made. Such a strong plant. I bet it can grow really, really wide and huge. But it doesn't bother me, not the least. So, now let us look at the cabinet project. The never-ending story, the disaster. It's really going to be interesting to show you guys that project. Turned out to be a real horror story. Yeah, come along with me. I would try to shorten it a bit. So to make it less boring, but it's quite interesting. Yeah, in case that happens to you one day. I dried for 5 days. Trying to bond the growing cabinet again with new silicone all around it. Doesn't look very nice, does it? But it's a very strange and difficult angle to lean forward into a cabinet. With this tube of silicone, which keeps on pouring out. Sticky. Impossible to get off of your hands when it's there. So, yeah, but I put a lot of silicone. Yeah, some people say the more is not better, but I simply couldn't care less, so I added a lot. Anyway, after 5 days drying on the table, everything's a mess. I would like to continue with my life, maybe have some dinner on this table every once in a while, well, yeah. So I tried to fill it up with some water, yeah? And guys, what did happen? The place where it first leaked, the 2 places here, 2 spots, is solid, but I happened to destroy, or shall we say, peel off some bits of glass when I was going, trying to remove the old silicone with my razor blade. So I was a bit fierce and I couldn't really see what I was doing down here, you know. So I noticed a bit of glass which came off. But anyway, so it started to leak here to the corner and here 10 centimeters away to the left. Yeah, so I had to pour out the water again and seal it from underneath with some silicone. So now, tomorrow, well, it's been 2 days. I cannot stand this anymore. I need to get my life back, yeah. So, hopefully, it won't leak tomorrow, yeah. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is trying to fix this ugly, nowadays ugly bench. So, yeah, I found this. Some kind of, I don't know its name, but some kind of oilcloth with which, where's the right language? Nowhere to be found, I bet. It says here that there should be a mounting, some kind of mounting tool, additional tool here, but I can't see any tool anywhere. So I believe, well, we'll have to do this anyway. Yeah, here, you can see. Mark the desired overall dimensions of the film on the backlink paper, including an additional allowance of 2 to 3 centimeters, and cut it to size with scissors. Thoroughly clean the surface which the film is to be applied to. The surface must be free from dust and greasy substances. Peel approximately, blah blah blah. Yeah, anyway, you get the idea. Look, it almost looked the same. A bit lighter though, but I mean, it's 1,000 times better than this. So, and it's an oilcloth. So, if that creature leaks again, it won't affect. At least it won't affect the wood anymore. That's for sure. So, let's see what happens with my project tomorrow. And yeah, at least something nice in between this boring walk. That's great. Well, I don't have the tools needed. The ones which should have be added on to that little package when I bought it 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. So let's do it my way and see if it works. All right, let's measure this little thingy. I don't remember its measurements, so let's do it again and see what we get and go from there. Yeah. 154 centimeters long, and I need to add 7 centimeters, so I can fold it underneath here, yeah, the sides. And the same goes for here, 44 centimeters, add on 7, 51. Yeah, now, down on the floor you go, and I will need to create my own tools, yeah. Maybe this one can come in handy to straighten the thing out with glue and everything, and just like a sticker, yeah. So it will be straight, no bubbles. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, so I want to mark it with my little pen here and see how it goes. Yeah, I think I need a big cup of coffee, and yeah, kiss me. No, well, not really, but coffee at least. Hey. Oh Lord, it's gonna be trouble. So cut already. It looks nice already. I'm just lying there. I should have used that one from the very beginning. A bit longer. Over the sides, bending all over the sides. The water could drip down and I would notice it, but no way. But maybe it's leaning backwards anyway, so the water would have gone into the middle. Anyway, so I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just make the best out of the situation. Too bad it's a bit wrinkled, a little bit too much wrinkled. So I'm not sure that I'm going to get it straight. It's been lying there, as I said, in my cupboard for several years. My idea from the start was to finally do something about the ugly doors here. The cupboard here. Well, this kitchen is from 1958. It hasn't been renovated. Just partially. This ugly carpet. That's it. But if you want to live cheap, kind of sort of cheap, and afford 1 or 2 orchids every now and then, and some other goodies in life, well, you have to make sacrifices, I guess. Yep, let's continue. Hopefully it will work. Well, this far, it's really not bad, is it? So just need to correct a few bubbles, if it's possible. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Quite fun. But finally, got a grip of how it was supposed to be done. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but you need to be 2 people. But yeah, I cannot ask my dog, so I need to do it myself, just like Mr. Bean. Do it yourself, Corinne. Yeah. Well, this is the results. It's not so bad, except for this area. Synthetic. Look like wood. But this area, this part looks just like the original, just a little teeny weeny bit lighter in color. But here, yeah, I should have polished it underneath a little bit more. But, well, yeah. Yeah, that could be another or some other year's project. Well, next step. Now I destroyed all the loveliness. Now, there's going to be an oilcloth, which isn't going to be seen, not be visible to the eye very much. It's just going to be out over the edge here, a little bit, in case some water, and the water would drip down, not go underneath and into it again. Destroy it all together, once and for all. That's not going to happen. So maybe a little bit more out. So I need to take precautions, since I know that it's going to be a very, very heavy workload to lift this cabinet, full glass cabinet, up onto this bench all by myself. So I'm going to add a little bit of tape, real good tape, as we call silver tape. Yeah. And so it won't move when I try to adjust this one. not much anyway. Maybe add on a bit of regular tape here so it really stays and I can remove it later on. Yeah, that's my plan. And I got a spare piece of this oilcloth. So what to do with that one? Yay, take a little more. Some precautions one more time. So I'm afraid that the water will go under the carpet and down to a neighbor if anything bad happens in the future. So take precautions and cover it all up with this one, just in case. So, like this, just like a bow. I mean, it won't go underneath the carpet. The amount of water will be positioned in, further into the center of my kitchen floor, So, that's, no, it's not going to do any harm. It's plastic, so it's alright, yeah. That's my idea. Might help. Looks like crap. I'm desperate. Ooh, tomorrow. Moment of truth. Will it still leak from here? Or is it safe to finally put it here and fill it all up with my gorgeous orchids? Remains to be seen. Yay. A very exciting continuation is to come. Yay. Well, today's Saturday. I couldn't sleep 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 5, I think. So, a little coffee there. I'm so excited. Or worried. Yeah, I'm both worried and excited. What if it doesn't keep tight? What if it still leaks? Well, let's find out. Bucket of water, pour inside, and maybe a little towel on this side to lift the whole cabinet so I can see whether it drips from some other places. It's difficult to see if it goes down there and goes under it, so yeah, towels there. Too early for me to talk, obviously. Cannot find the right words. So let us pour in the water. Well, guys, it's still leaking. And, or shall we say, but not from this place I expected. It was there before, from underneath, and there. But now it's leaking from in there. Rectangular piece of glass, long slim, yeah. So it goes up here. Well, so now at least I know that I cannot pour more water than up here. But at least it's not leaking from anywhere else. So, yeah, we just need to, it doesn't really matter, does it? Maybe I can just add on a bit of silicone to the backside here and just let it sit there and dry in the cabinet. Doesn't really matter. It's just for... So, it's alright, I think. I'll need to empty the little cabinet now. I'm going to do it like this, old-fashioned way. This is how it's going to be done. Just suck it out, yeah? Whew. So, the beautiful piece of art is in place. It's solid now. Finally, it's solid. And I just added a bit of silicone. Now I've given up on the idea of keeping it neat. Now it's only functionality that counts, really. Alright, but at least I clean the glass. And I clean the shelves, surrounding shelves. It's better. What else did I do? Yeah, I'm gonna set the timers better. I'm gonna use this new... yeah, a little bit more fresh fan now. And it's going to be switched on after the fogger has been on for, yeah, perhaps an hour. Then I'm going to set the timer for that fan to start working and doing its thing. So, drying up the whole thing. I think I had a bit too humid in there with water and all to the bottom. Yeah, sometimes I always reach around 199%. You couldn't even measure it so correctly, so it was quite high. And a couple of plants really didn't like it. They rotted off a couple of new growth and stuff, so this time I'm gonna do it better. And a new fan, got it from I think Amazon. That one broke down, yeah, that two broke down, so now I'm left with 3 new ones. So USB fan. And on this one, it's not functioning anymore. I'm just going to switch to the other one, a €5 one, so $5 one, so it's quite alright, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find a substitute for it, so that will have to do. Well, I found out the perfect solution to for this big fan to be switched on every now and then, when needed, automatically. Well, bad point is, it doesn't work on a timer. Somebody put a switch onto it sometime way back, maybe. The old kind of switch, you can see that one back there. So it won't switch off. And now, when I assemble it so nicely, right, well, now at least I know how it's gonna be done, but shit. And that one, I assembled backwards. Maybe it can still work, but nah. Only bad luck. Only bad luck. Starting to get ridiculous, as I said. Yeah. Let's do it all over again. Yay. So, old school technique. Found this one. Got it with the cabinet a million years ago. This kind of sort of adapter, I'm not sure. Let's find out if it works. Otherwise, I will need to switch on the little fan whenever I feel like it, but with the risk of getting a little bit too soaking wet in there. But we shall see. Let's see if it works, firstly. Otherwise, this will be no use shifting that beautiful one to this one. Yeah. Only to discover that there's no difference at all, except for this dirty one. Nasty little fan. It's barely moving at all. I think it's had it. Looks a lot of dirt in there. But it doesn't matter. I could have cleaned it. I could clean it. No, look at the speed. Well, I should switch it off, but it needs a switch. See my point? Doesn't work on a timer either. So, change of plans, one more little fan, and switch it on manually. Yes. That's all I can do. And it's not going to be as wet as before. Since there is no water to the bottom, at least, let's see what difference it really, really makes in real life. Oh, I thought this day would never come. But it's here. And the cabinet's looking greater than it's ever been. So, maybe something good came out of it after all. And the poor plants on the stove starting to think that it's spring. Yes. So, good new growth in places. But the Kovacias, yes, took a toll on them. They really love to be in high humidity. They shouldn't be kept to dry, obviously. But they bounce back, I think. Other than that, things are moving, so to speak. Look. Sulawensiense. Glomeradum. Synonym name for it. So, now, all they can do is to do better. Ah, look at the Giganteum. I think it's a new growth or something peculiar. I never had that Dendrobium orchid before, so most exciting. So, this video is done. Thank you guys so much for watching this horrific video. But, well, even if everything seems impossible and hopeless, it will all turn out to the best. Things happen for a reason. Isn't that always so? So, have a good day, night, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world, and we shall talk soon. Bye-bye!